Welcome to Paws and Claws, where whiskers wiggle, tails wag, and pet lovers learn something new every day. Whether it's meows, barks, or belly flops, we've got your daily dose of adorable and educational. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a tail-wagging moment. And check out our link tree in the description for our favorite pet products. Tested, loved, and paw-approved. Because every paw has a story. Here, in the quiet corners of our homes amidst the familiar comforts of domestic life, resides a creature of elegant mystery and captivating charm, the feline. For millennia, these enigmatic beings have shared our hearths, offering companionship and a unique window into a world governed by instinct and grace. We, their human custodians, strive to provide for their every need, to ensure their well-being and contentment. Yet, in our very kitchens amidst the bounty we prepare for ourselves, lurk unseen perils, substances innocuous to us, but potentially devastating to these cherished companions, whose physiology, honed by eons of evolution, differs so profoundly from our own. Today we embark on a crucial exploration, a journey into the heart of responsible pet ownership, focusing on a topic of paramount importance for all who share their lives with these remarkable animals. We shall delve into the realm of common household foods, items that grace our tables daily, yet conceal a hidden threat to the delicate systems of our cats. It is a subject that demands our utmost attention, for knowledge, in this instance, is the most powerful shield we can offer. Understanding these dangers is not merely an act of diligence, but a fundamental expression of the care and protection we owe these creatures, who depend on us so completely for their safety and health. Our investigation will illuminate specific culinary items, often perceived as harmless, even tempting treats, but which, for the feline constitution, can trigger a cascade of serious and sometimes irreversible health consequences. We will examine the science behind these toxicities, understanding why a morsel of human delight can become a source of feline distress. The aim is not to instill fear, but to empower with understanding, to equip every cat guardian with the insights necessary to navigate the domestic landscape with informed caution. The health and longevity of your furry friend may well depend on the vigilance we cultivate from this shared knowledge. Therefore, we invite you to join us, to listen closely as we uncover these hidden dangers. The information presented is vital, a cornerstone of compassionate and informed care. By staying with us, you will gain the awareness needed to protect your beloved cat from accidental poisoning, ensuring that your home remains a true sanctuary, a place of safety, health, and enduring companionship. Let us proceed. For the well-being of these extraordinary creatures is a responsibility we willingly and lovingly embrace, and it begins with understanding the unseen threats in their environment. Chocolate. The very word conjures images of indulgence, of rich aromas and decadent flavors, a universally cherished confection that marks celebrations and offers comfort in equal measure. For humankind, it represents a delightful escape, a complex tapestry of bitter and sweet notes that has captivated palates across cultures and generations. We find it in countless forms, from simple bars to elaborate desserts, woven into the fabric of our culinary traditions and social rituals. Its allure is undeniable, a testament to the unique properties of the cacao bean, from which this beloved treat is derived, a source of pleasure for so many. Yet this ubiquitous symbol of human enjoyment harbors a profound and often underestimated danger for our feline companions. What is a source of delight for us can be a potent toxin for them, a stark reminder of the intricate and sometimes perilous differences in biology between species. The cat, a creature of exquisite adaptation, possesses a metabolism that has not evolved to process certain compounds found in our foods. This divergence, often unseen and unconsidered, can lead to tragic consequences when human comestibles are inadvertently shared or accessed by an unsuspecting feline, turning a moment of carelessness into a serious veterinary emergency. The primary villain concealed within the inviting sweetness of chocolate is a naturally occurring alkaloid known as theobromine. This compound, found in the seeds of the Theobroma cacao tree, the very source of all chocolate, acts as a stimulant. While humans can metabolize theobromine relatively efficiently, breaking it down and excreting it from the body without ill effect in moderate amounts, the feline system processes this substance at a dramatically slower rate. This critical difference in metabolic speed is the crux of its toxicity to cats, allowing the chemical to accumulate to dangerous levels within their bodies. Thus, an item so intrinsically linked with pleasure in the human world transforms into a serious health hazard in the world of our cats. Even a seemingly small quantity, a dropped morsel or an unattended treat, can introduce enough theobromine to trigger a cascade of adverse physiological reactions. It is a deceptive danger, cloaked in an appealing package, and understanding this inherent risk is the first step in safeguarding our cherished pets from the potentially devastating effects of chocolate poisoning, a threat that lurks innocently in many homes, demanding our constant vigilance and informed care. In the realm of human gastronomy, few ingredients are as foundational or as universally employed as onions and garlic. These members of the allium family, with their characteristic pungent aromas and savory flavors, form the backbone of countless dishes across diverse culinary traditions worldwide. They enhance broths, deepen sauces, and add a piquant zest to meats and vegetables, their versatility making them indispensable in kitchens from the humble home to the grandest restaurants. Their presence is so ingrained in our cooking that we often incorporate them without a second thought. This ubiquity, however, conceals a significant and often overlooked danger for our feline companions. While we liberally chop, sauté, and sprinkle these flavorful bulbs and their derivatives into our meals, we must remain acutely aware that they are profoundly toxic to cats. The very chemical compounds that give onions and garlic their distinctive taste and aroma are the agents responsible for their harmful effects on the feline system. This is another stark example where a common human foodstuff transforms into a potent poison when introduced to a cat's different, and in this case, vulnerable physiology. The danger is not always obvious. Onions and garlic can find their way into a cat's diet through various, sometimes insidious, routes. Accidental ingestion of raw pieces dropped during meal preparation is one possibility. More subtly, these ingredients are frequently present in powdered form in spice mixes or incorporated into broths, gravies, sauces, and even some processed foods like certain types of baby food, which a cat might curiously sample or be inadvertently fed. The pervasive nature of these ingredients in our food supply necessitates heightened awareness for cat owners. The specific threat posed by onions, garlic, and other allium species such as leeks and chives centers on their ability to inflict severe damage upon a cat's red blood cells. These vital cells, responsible for transporting oxygen throughout the body, become compromised, leading to a serious condition known as hemolytic anemia. This process, often slow to manifest visible symptoms, can have debilitating and even life-threatening consequences for the affected animal, making vigilance and prevention absolutely paramount for the well-being of our feline friends. Well, here we are within the carefully curated landscapes of our own homes, where every corner holds a story and every object has its place. Our homes are sanctuaries not just for us, but for our beloved pets as well. These spaces are filled with the warmth of shared moments and the silent companionship of our feline friends. Among the many items that populate our living spaces, a seemingly innocent offering from the human table often appears: the common grape. This fruit, with its vibrant colors and juicy appeal, is a staple in many households, often found in bowls on kitchen counters or dining tables, ready to be enjoyed as a quick snack or a healthy addition to meals. These small, often glistening orbs, cultivated by humankind for millennia, have a rich history that dates back to ancient civilizations. Grapes have been revered not only for their taste but also for their versatility, used in everything from fresh fruit to wine and even dried into raisins. They possess a certain visual charm, a promise of sweetness and refreshment that appeals to our own palates. Their smooth skin and juicy interior make them a delightful treat for humans, a burst of flavor that can brighten up any day. To the curious feline, an animal driven by instinct and a natural inclination to investigate novel objects within its territory, the grape might present itself as nothing more than a playful bauble, a new object to explore in its environment, or perhaps a curious textural experience. The tactile sensation of the grape's skin and the soft, yielding flesh within could easily invite a tentative bat or a cautious sniff, sparking the cat's natural curiosity. The initial steps in an exploration that, unbeknownst to the cat, treads a path fraught with hidden peril. This seemingly benign fruit, in its fresh, plump state, or its dried, concentrated form as a raisin, carries within its very essence a profound and insidious danger. Specifically to the delicate physiology of the domestic cat. The exact nature of the toxic compound, the precise mechanism by which it wreaks its havoc, remains, even to human science, something of an enigma, a puzzle yet to be fully pieced together. A stark testament to the fact that what nourishes one species can, with alarming potency, prove gravely harmful to another. This hidden threat, cloaked in an unassuming package, underscores the intricate and often perilous biochemical differences that define the natural world. The allure of the grape, or its shriveled counterpart the raisin, is purely superficial from the feline perspective. Unlike the complex motivations that drive a cat to hunt or seek out specific nutrients aligned with its carnivorous needs, any interaction with these fruits is likely born of sheer curiosity or accidental ingestion. A grape fallen from a counter, a raisin carelessly dropped, becomes an object of passing interest, not a recognized food source. Yet this fleeting moment of investigation, this casual encounter, can be the starting point of a cascade of physiological distress, a silent assault on the cat's most vital internal systems. A silent assault on the cat's most vital internal systems, initiated by an entity it was never meant to consume. Therefore, the responsibility falls squarely upon the human guardians of these magnificent creatures to recognize this deceptive allure. It is our knowledge, our vigilance, here within the familiar confines of our human dwellings, a substance often associated with conviviality and relaxation poses a grave and often unrecognized threat to our feline companions. Alcohol, a common fixture in many households, is often overlooked as a potential hazard to pets. While we may enjoy a glass of wine or a cocktail to unwind, the same substance can be deadly to our cats. The very environments we consider safe and comforting can harbor hidden dangers that are all too easy to overlook. Alcohol, in its many forms, from the celebratory glass of wine to the residue in a discarded container, represents a potent toxin to the delicate physiology of the domestic cat. Even small amounts of alcohol can cause significant harm. The curious nature of cats often leads them to investigate their surroundings, and a seemingly harmless sip from an unattended glass can result in severe poisoning. The effects of alcohol on cats are swift and severe, often requiring immediate veterinary intervention. Their evolutionary journey, meticulously shaping them into supreme predators of the small and swift, has not equipped their bodies with the mechanisms to effectively metabolize this powerful chemical. Unlike humans, who have developed some tolerance to alcohol over centuries of consumption, cats have no such evolutionary background. Their bodies are designed for a diet of meat, not for processing the complex compounds found in alcoholic beverages. This lack of adaptation makes them particularly vulnerable to the toxic effects of alcohol. What we as humans might process with relative ease can, for them, trigger a cascade of deleterious effects, transforming a moment of inadvertent curiosity into a fight for survival, a stark reminder of their unique biological heritage. Symptoms of alcohol poisoning in cats can include vomiting, diarrhea, difficulty breathing, tremors, and even coma. The rapid onset of these symptoms means that time is of the essence when it comes to seeking treatment. The sooner a cat receives medical attention, the better its chances of recovery. The feline system, a marvel of natural engineering fine-tuned for a carnivorous diet and a life of stealth and agility, approaches the challenge of alcohol detoxification from a vastly different standpoint than our own. Their livers, while efficient at processing proteins and fats, are not equipped to handle the breakdown of ethanol. This inefficiency means that alcohol remains in their system longer, causing more damage over time. The delicate balance of their internal systems can be easily disrupted by substances that are relatively harmless to humans. Their liver, while efficient in its designated tasks, lacks certain enzymatic pathways that humans possess, rendering it significantly less capable of breaking down ethanol. This metabolic limitation is a critical factor in the severity of alcohol poisoning in cats. Without the necessary enzymes to process alcohol, their bodies are left vulnerable to its toxic effects. The liver, which plays a crucial role in detoxification, becomes overwhelmed, leading to a buildup of harmful substances in the bloodstream. This metabolic discrepancy means that alcohol lingers longer in their bloodstream, its toxic properties amplified, its reach extending to every vital organ. The prolonged presence of alcohol in their system can lead to severe and potentially irreversible damage to the liver, kidneys, and brain. The symptoms of alcohol poisoning can escalate quickly, making it imperative for pet owners to recognize the signs and seek immediate veterinary care. The longer the alcohol remains in the cat's system, the greater the risk of long-term health complications. The very essence of their being, from their acute senses to their lightning reflexes, can be compromised by even a seemingly insignificant quantity of this pervasive human indulgence, a vulnerability we must always bear in mind. The impact of alcohol on a cat's nervous system can be profound, affecting their coordination, balance, and overall behavior. A cat that has ingested alcohol may appear disoriented, unsteady on its feet, and less responsive to stimuli. These changes can be distressing for both the cat and its owner, highlighting the importance of prevention and vigilance. Consider the cat's natural environment, or at least the ancestral landscapes that forged its kind. In the wild, cats would rarely, if ever, encounter alcohol. Their diet would consist primarily of prey animals, with little to no exposure to fermented substances. This natural diet has shaped their physiology, leaving them ill-equipped to handle the modern hazards they may encounter in a human household. The stark contrast between their natural environment and our homes underscores the need for pet owners to be mindful of the potential dangers lurking in everyday items. There, opportunities to encounter fermented substances would have been exceptionally rare, perhaps limited to the occasional overripe fruit, an unlikely component of their obligate carnivore diet. The rarity of such encounters in the wild means that cats have not developed the necessary biological defenses to protect themselves from the toxic effects of alcohol. This lack of evolutionary adaptation makes them particularly vulnerable in a domestic setting where alcohol is readily available. The presence of alcohol in the home introduces a risk that is entirely foreign to their natural instincts and behaviors. Consequently, there was no evolutionary pressure to develop robust defenses against such compounds. The absence of these defenses means that even a small amount of alcohol can have devastating effects on a cat's health. The lack of evolutionary adaptation to alcohol is a critical factor in understanding why it is so dangerous for cats. Their bodies simply have not had the time or need to develop the mechanisms required to process and eliminate alcohol safely. This biological reality places the responsibility squarely on pet owners to ensure their homes are free from such hazards. In our modern homes, however, alcoholic beverages, certain food flavorings, medications, and even some cleaning products can present an unexpected and perilous encounter. The wide range of products that contain alcohol means that the risk is not limited to beverages alone. Many household items, from vanilla extract to certain medications, contain alcohol and can pose a threat to curious cats. The presence of these items in the home requires pet owners to be vigilant and proactive in preventing accidental ingestion. The inquisitive nature of a cat, its tendency to explore its surroundings with nose and tongue, can lead it directly into harm's way, a poignant intersection of ancient instinct and modern hazard. Cats are naturally curious creatures, and their instinct to explore can sometimes lead them into dangerous situations. The combination of their curiosity and the presence of alcohol in the home creates a perfect storm for potential poisoning. Pet owners must take steps to secure any items that could pose a risk and be aware of the signs of alcohol poisoning in their pets. It is this fundamental biological mismatch that underpins the severe warnings issued by veterinary professionals regarding cats and alcohol. Veterinarians understand the unique vulnerabilities of cats and the serious risks posed by alcohol. They emphasize the importance of keeping alcohol and alcohol-containing products out of reach of pets. The advice of veterinary professionals is grounded in a deep understanding of feline biology and the potential consequences of alcohol exposure. Their warnings are a crucial resource for pet owners seeking to protect their cats from harm. The absence of a co-evolutionary relationship with ethanol means their systems are acutely sensitive to its presence. This sensitivity is a direct result of their evolutionary history and the environments in which they evolved. The lack of exposure to alcohol in their natural habitats has left them without the necessary biological tools to process it safely. This sensitivity underscores the importance of keeping alcohol and alcohol-containing products out of reach of cats. Even a small amount can have serious and potentially life-threatening consequences. We must therefore cultivate an awareness of this hidden danger, understanding that the responsibility for their safety in our shared environment rests squarely upon our shoulders. Pet owners play a crucial role in preventing alcohol poisoning by being mindful of the potential risks and taking proactive steps to secure their homes. This includes storing alcoholic beverages and products containing alcohol in places that are inaccessible to pets, cleaning up spills immediately, and being aware of the signs of alcohol poisoning. By taking these precautions, we can help ensure the safety and well-being of our feline companions. Protecting them from this particular peril requires diligence, knowledge, and a profound respect for their distinct biological makeup, ensuring our homes remain true sanctuaries, free from such insidious threats that can shatter their well-being with alarming speed and severity. By understanding the unique vulnerabilities of cats and the dangers posed by alcohol, we can create a safe and nurturing environment for our pets. This commitment to their safety is a testament to the bond we share with our feline friends and our dedication to their health and happiness. In our daily pursuit of alertness and energy, many of us turn to caffeine, a stimulant found in coffee, tea, chocolate, and a surprising array of other common products. From the first sip in the morning to the late-night study sessions, caffeine has become an integral part of our routines. Its presence is so ubiquitous that we often overlook its true nature, a powerful psychoactive substance that can have profound effects on the body and mind. For humans, it offers a familiar lift, a sharpening of focus. This boost in alertness can help us power through the day, enhancing our productivity and mood. The ritual of brewing a cup of coffee or steeping a pot of tea is comforting, a small moment of solace in our busy lives. Yet, for our feline companions, these same psychoactive properties transform caffeine into a substance of considerable danger, a hidden peril that can disrupt their finely tuned physiological balance with alarming potency. Unlike humans, cats do not have the same tolerance for caffeine, and even small amounts can lead to significant health issues. The domestic cat, a creature whose nervous system is calibrated for bursts of predatory activity followed by periods of profound rest, is exquisitely sensitive to the stimulating effects of methylxanthines, the class of chemicals to which caffeine belongs. This sensitivity is a result of their evolutionary history as solitary hunters, requiring acute senses and rapid reflexes to catch prey. The fundamental reason for this heightened sensitivity lies in their distinct metabolic pathways. Cats lack certain liver enzymes that humans possess, making it difficult for them to break down and eliminate caffeine from their system efficiently. Much like with alcohol, cats metabolize caffeine far more slowly than humans do. This slow metabolism means that caffeine lingers in their system, continuing to exert its effects long after it would have been cleared from a human's body. This means that the stimulant remains active in their system for a significantly longer duration, its effects amplified and prolonged. What might be a fleeting jolt for us can become a sustained period of overstimulation for a cat, pushing their cardiovascular and nervous systems beyond their normal operating limits. What might be a fleeting jolt for us can become a sustained period of overstimulation for a cat, pushing their cardiovascular and nervous systems beyond their normal operating limits. This overstimulation can manifest in various ways, from hyperactivity and restlessness to more severe symptoms like tremors, seizures, and even cardiac arrhythmias. This inherent biological difference transforms a widely consumed human pick-me-up into a potential toxin for these graceful animals, a fact often overlooked in the everyday bustle of our shared lives. As responsible pet owners, it is crucial to recognize the dangers that common household items can pose to our pets. Caffeine exerts its primary influence by blocking adenosine receptors in the brain. Adenosine is a neurotransmitter that promotes relaxation and sleepiness. By inhibiting its action, caffeine leads to increased neuronal firing, triggering the release of other stimulating neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine. Adenosine is a neurotransmitter that promotes relaxation and sleepiness. By inhibiting its action, caffeine leads to increased neuronal firing, triggering the release of other stimulating neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine. This cascade of chemical reactions results in the heightened alertness and energy that caffeine consumers seek. By inhibiting its action, caffeine leads to increased neuronal firing, triggering the release of other stimulating neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine. While this can enhance alertness in humans, in cats, whose baseline neurological activity is already geared towards acute sensory perception and rapid response, this additional stimulation can quickly become overwhelming. While this can enhance alertness in humans, in cats, whose baseline neurological activity is already geared towards acute sensory perception and rapid response, this additional stimulation can quickly become overwhelming. Their world, already rich in sensory input, can become a cacophony of jarring signals, leading to distress and physiological strain. This overstimulation can cause a range of symptoms, from mild agitation and restlessness to severe anxiety and panic. It is this profound impact on their central nervous system and cardiovascular function that places caffeine squarely on the list of substances to be diligently kept away from our feline friends. The seemingly innocent cup of coffee left on a table, the discarded tea bag in the bin, or even a square of dark chocolate can hold enough of this potent stimulant to cause serious harm. Symptoms of caffeine toxicity in cats can include vomiting, diarrhea, rapid breathing, increased heart rate, and even seizures. Understanding caffeine not just as a beverage ingredient but as a powerful pharmacological agent is crucial for appreciating the risk it poses to the delicate equilibrium of a cat's internal world, a world we are entrusted to protect from such invisible yet potent threats. By being mindful of the potential dangers and taking steps to keep caffeine-containing products out of reach, we can ensure the safety and well-being of our beloved feline companions. And so, our exploration of these household hazards concludes not with a sense of fear, but with a renewed commitment to vigilance. The domestic cat, a creature of exquisite sensitivity and unique physiological needs, entrusts its well-being entirely to our care. Understanding the profound dangers posed by substances like alcohol and caffeine, items so commonplace in our human lives yet so perilous to theirs, empowers us to become better guardians. It is a responsibility we undertake with affection, to ensure that the sanctuary of our homes remains a place of safety, comfort, and thriving health for these remarkable animals who share our world. The journey of pet ownership is one of continuous learning. a deepening appreciation for the subtle nuances of another species' existence. Each piece of knowledge gained, such as the awareness of these 5 forbidden foods, strengthens the bond we share with our feline companions, allowing us to anticipate their needs and protect them from unseen threats. The quiet purr, the gentle head nuzzle, the playful pounce. These are the rewards of a diligent and informed approach to their care, a testament to a partnership built on trust and understanding. May our awareness continue to grow, fostering environments where they can flourish, unburdened by avoidable harm. We hope this journey through the hidden perils has been illuminating. The natural world, even within our homes, holds complexities we must strive to understand for the sake of those who depend on us. Thank you for joining us. We encourage you to like this video, to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and to subscribe for more insights into keeping your cherished animal companions both happy and healthy. Until our paths cross again on another exploration, may your vigilance be steadfast, and your feline friends thrive. We trust this detailed examination of common household toxins has armed you with vital information. The welfare of these captivating creatures, from their playful antics to their quiet moments of contemplation, is a precious charge. By remaining observant, by questioning what is safe, and by always prioritizing their unique biological needs, we honor the special place they hold in our lives. Do ensure you engage with our community. Your likes, comments, and subscriptions fuel our efforts to bring further understanding. We look forward to guiding you through more aspects of animal well-being in our next venture. Farewell for now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.